Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I am the Y2K collector, and I'm back just to go over some end of month highlights this afternoon, as I was kind of going through and just doing a second cleaning of just all of the pickups that I made, and just kind of sorting through, figuring out, which pieces I was definitely keeping, because there are some pieces that I think I may sell, but I just, I pulled out some games that I picked up this month that I just wanted to highlight, because I thought that these were some really cool ones, and these are just ones that just mean something to me. Either they really fall into a genre that I really enjoy. These are games that I remember when I was as young as 6 years old. So a lot of these, have a lot of sentimental value, or they're just really the types of games that I like. So I'm going to go ahead and not do a ton of jabbering or blabbering, because I kind of want to get this going here. So we're going to go ahead and start with this first pickup. This was a thrift store pickup, and I showed this on the channel very recently, but this is simply Mario Kart Wii. I know we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that's a very fun version of Mario Kart, but there is just something about Mario Kart Wii that just takes me back. I cannot tell you how many hours, how many all-nighters we pulled just going back and forth. I mean, it gets very serious, very competitive with Mario Kart. So when I saw this at the thrift store, I was in great condition, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick this up. This is clean, and I needed another copy because I think my friend took mine, but we're not gonna talk about that. So pick that one up. This is another one that I wanted to highlight here. So Super Puzzle Fighter 2. I actually have this on the Sega Saturn, the US version, and this is a tough game for me anyway. No matter how much I play it, I just can't. Once I get to about the third round, the computer just kicks my butt. But it's still fun to tinker with. It's fun to figure out. And for a while, this was like my pick up and play game. So it's great to have it on the Game Boy Advanced and be able to play it on the go. So now we have another one. So this game is for the Sega Genesis. This is Forgotten Worlds. So this was back when I was like in my early teens. I decided to kind of get into the Sega Genesis. It was so random. I want to say maybe when I was like early teens, and by this time, like, way better consoles had been out. But for some reason, I never got to like enjoy games like this when they came out. When I was like 6 and 7, I had cousins who had the games like this, and I saw this. This is a pretty cheap Sega Genesis game. This is actually a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It's a really cool shoot 'em up though. Forgotten Worlds. Check this out. I recommend this game. I played this game a bunch. I can't remember if I beat it or not. I think I did, but that's one that definitely meant a lot to me, so I picked that up. So this is another Sega Genesis game. I spoke about it on the channel the other day, but this is Felios. So this is a Greek, this is basically, you're like this Greek knight fighting this like, demons and dragons and stuff, the same old, but I like this one because this one was based on like Greek mythology. And this was like a top down basically shooter. That sword that dude has, you can charge it up and it shoots these like, almost like bigger like Hadouken type blasts, and then he has like more smaller blasts, and then you can get power ups, basic shoot 'em up stuff. But this was just a really cool one, and I remember watching my brother as a kid play this game, and I picked Felios up this within October, and this is one I wanted to highlight because this is a very cool one. I definitely recommend Felios again. Two great shmups on the Sega Genesis. So then I wanted to highlight another one. So, and this is like kind of funny for the times we're in right now, but Disaster Report on the PlayStation 2. I had been eyeing this for so long, and I threw a random offer at someone. I think it was on OfferUp, and they just said, yeah, they just accepted it and shipped it out. And this is a super clean copy of Disaster Report. And this game is basically like you're playing as this guy right here, and you're trying to save this girl literally through all of these like just uh, think San Andreas, right? So you're kind of helping her cross these, dilapidated bridges and kind of crawl under broken down buildings, and just the whole concept of it is super cool. So I wanted to have this one, escape the fury of nature, right? Yeah, that's sick. When you think about it, I'm surprised like they don't have a game like this for like the the PlayStation 5 or something. They need to have something like this, because this is very, very interesting. If you think Uncharted is fun, I'd be anxious to see what a game like that would be. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving. I did have some pickups for the Super Nintendo, so I'll go over those, highlight a few. Strike Gunner is one that I walked in my local video game store, and they had a very clean copy of Strike Gunner. I had never heard of this shoot 'em up, and I was like, man, see, I knew that great shoot 'em ups like this exist on the SNES, and so I picked it up. Strike Gunner, cool one to add, so I added that. And then another one that I added was Biometal. This is a very interesting shoot 'em up, and I slept on the Super Nintendo. I got to put some respect on the SNES's name, especially when it comes to these shoot 'em ups. And these aren't like even top tier, but these are some great shoot 'em ups. So Biometal's a cool one. Just the whole gameplay, the feel, very fluid. Love those. I'll show another Super Nintendo before I kind of get ready to wrap up here, but this was another great pickup. And I'm just showing this because I'm not about to pull out that bazooka again, but did pick up a Super Scope. It was complete in box with the manual, with the cartridge that you're seeing here. The gun itself is immaculate. The eyepiece is clean. So this is a cool one. Definitely looking forward to busting this out. Probably over Thanksgiving or Christmas. I know I'm kind of early, but yeah, we're going old school arcade, man. We're going to have a good time with this one. And then just a couple more and I should be done. Here we go. Let me just grab these. Okay, so let's see here. So we did have another Wii U pickup, and this is a very, very cheap one, and I couldn't believe it because it was sealed. It was sealed in the box, complete, but it's almost like a 2.5D version of another version of Mega Man, really, and it's called Mighty Number 9 on the Wii U. So not a lot of games like this that I've seen on the Wii U so far. So whenever I see one like this, I'm going to snag it up. And this one looked pretty cool. So grab that up on the Wii U. Very cheap. This is like $10. This is like a $10 game. I think a $9 game. So that's great about the Wii U. And then we're going to finish it off with a couple Xbox ones. So I've definitely got the Valkyria series across the PSP, Vita, PlayStation. Big fan of that series. So once I started, kind of building up a small Xbox One collection, I figured it only made sense to get the Valkyria Revolution Vanguard Edition. Very cool. Comes with a pin, but the pin keeps falling down in the box. And this is just an action RPG. I can definitely dig RPGs when they're more action based. So this is one that I got on the Xbox. And then we're going to end it off in New York City, in the sewers with my 4 guys, the Ninja Turtles, mutants in Manhattan. So they're in the Big Apple, just tearing it up. This is another really cool one that I wanted to get on the Xbox One. Could have got it on another console, but I just felt like a game like this would run real smooth on the Xbox and give me a good gameplay experience. So we'll be looking forward to tackling that. Let's get it in focus. Yep. And that does it for the October highlights. I'm going to be enjoying just, a day off tomorrow. Hope you get out, get some candy. I know there's a lot going on right now, but hopefully you can enjoy the holiday tomorrow. And I am the Y2K Collector. I'll see you in November.